You may have seen these optical coatings or lens coatings while you're shopping for your new lens. And you might think, like I did, well, why would I want an additional coating on the glass? Don't I want the most pure, raw image possible? Turns out, no, not really. These coatings are actually quite important and useful. So these coatings help for two reasons. They first allow more light transmission and allow higher contrast. So first, the transmission. In a perfect world, 100% of the light would pass right through the lens to your sensor. But it's not a perfect world, so it doesn't. There's a certain percentage that gets cut off or absorbed through the glass as it passed through. And a lot of that light, as soon as it hits the front of the lens, just gets bounced off and reflected. So that cuts down on the amount of light that passes through. What this coating does is allows more of that to be focused, more of that light to come straight in and not reflect and go directly through the lens, adding to more light coming through and better performance. And the second is contrast. So the light that's coming through, again, in a perfect world, is just going to go directly through and not bounce around inside the barrel of the lens. But again, we're not in a perfect world, and it does just that. It comes in and then reflects a little bit in between each of the lens glass elements before it hits the sensor. And you can cut down on this two ways. The entire design and mechanics of the lens, but there is a non-reflective black coating inside the lens, so it cuts down on reflections. But then also the coatings further reduce those reflections, and the less it gets reflected inside the lens, the more pure it is, and the higher the contrast is going to be. So there's the two reasons why you should be looking for an optically coated lens for your next purchase. Now, this does not include if you're purposely, let's say, shopping for used vintage lenses that you're looking for a washed out look, or you're looking for lens flares or light bleed, a very specific aesthetic. This is not going to apply to you. But if you're looking, as most do, for a very crisp, contrasty, high definition, high resolution image, it's probably in your best bet to purchase a newer lens with this optical coating. And it goes as far as a lot of the new lenses that manufacturers create are actually the exact same lens, just with the coating applied now.